of Ian is a Weirdo. Tonight I'm admittedly having a little bit of a rough night. So I thought I would just jump on and see who wanted to hang out, and yeah, we'll just do whatever. So I'm working on oh God, what happened to this yarn? Okay, this is a bad situation. Okay, less bad than I thought. It looked really bad, didn't it? Um, I'm working on Bag of Days, um, new bucket hat, and it's the crochet bonbon bucket hat, and yeah, so I'm trying to do that. I had to frog an entire round because my counts were off. Um, don't quite know what I did wrong. Tried looking at what I did wrong and couldn't find it. So I just frogged the whole thing and figured that I would try again. So, welcome in. Like I said, I've been having kind of a rough night. No details. It was like watching paranormal internet cut all the way off. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, I was at my in laws, and unfortunately, I don't have great um, internet signal on my computer for some reason because my phone is just fine, but um, yeah, for some reason my laptop, which it's an older laptop, so I'm not surprised that it had some problems. Honestly, if anything's gonna have problems, it's gonna be my older laptop. But yeah, I'm just working on a hat for my little sister. Um, she has two dogs, and so I made them bandanas in corresponding colors, and I'm going to make her a matching bucket hat um, because she is a Gen Zer, and Gen Zers love bucket hats, apparently. So, yeah, I feel so old just even saying that. But it is what it is. Um, yeah, so tell me how you're doing, how your day was, what you're up to right now. Um, I tried to get on earlier, but had some connectivity issues still when I was at my in law's house. So you might have seen a notification, um, and then no video was up. That I just deleted the video because it was like 6 minutes of me just trying to get my internet to work. So, you know, trials and tribulations of streaming on YouTube. So yeah, I'm working with this lilac color in this Caron 1 pound. I'm using a 5 millimeter hook and just working on, let's see, this is round 3 of of the hat. Now I'm gonna try and get the counts right this time. Everyone who knows me and knows my crochet knows that I am bad at counting. Um, I always say I went to school for math, not counting, so I can do some pretty crazy advanced calculus, but the minute you put me in front of a fucking abacus, I apparently don't know what to do. So, um, Same thing with mental math. Can't do mental math for shit. I have calculators for that. Um, although now I can't really do anything, so I guess I shouldn't brag about what I can do. Let's just talk about the moment. That's just making me sad. Um, so, yeah, I should end up on a front post double crochet, but again, I'm in the same spot that I was in before, where I'm not ending on a front post double crochet. What the fuck? The fuck, man? I even took my time and was careful. This is what it looks like right now. It's super cute. It looks like a little flower. But it's not right. And as Tony Braxton would say, it's not right, but it's okay. But it's not okay because, frankly, this is not going to work. But I don't know what to do. Oh, fuck. I'll be adding a stitch if I do that. Can you look at this and tell me what's wrong with it? Please. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. Um, yeah, maybe this bucket hat isn't for me. It's a really cute bucket hat, though. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I can look up a easier bucket hat, and oh, it's weird. I can see myself. That's gross. Um, okay, so I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna fucking chat with you guys. I don't know what to do. Um, yeah, so, um, what to talk about? Usually I can talk about just about anything. I occasionally have the gift of gab. However, tonight is a bit of a rough night, so um, not not so much. Um, but let me tell you some of the things that I did today. Maybe we'll start there. So, one of the things that I did is um, I wanted to kind of, I guess, rebrand, in the process of rebranding things and having things that I can sell to people and stuff like that. I've been wanting to kind of have a logo or something like that that I could have as my icon on YouTube and just things like that that I want to have. And then I also want to do business cards. And so I found this really cool logo that was free, on one of those free sites. And it was this kind of droopy, melty smiley face. And I thought it looked really cool, especially with the whole Ian is a weirdo kind of vibe. It just seemed to really fit because I initially was going to do this one. I was watching a YouTube video, and there was a ad for Wix. I think it's Wix. I don't know. Anyways, they would help you create your logo, and you could use it on a website or whatever, blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll try it. So I made this really cool logo. It had bats on it. It was so cool. And then, uh, then it was like, oh, you have to pay like $80 or something like that. Maybe it was $50. Anyway, either way, it was too much. I was not going to do it. Because I'm like I'm poor. I was gonna say I'm cheap, but like let's be honest, I'm poor, and so um, I was like, okay, well let me see what free logo websites are out there, and so one of the apps out there is Canva, and like Canvas without the S at the end, and um, like there's another S, but um, so I use that, and it's not as customizable as that other website as Wix was, but they did have that droopy smiley face, and I was like, that's pretty cool. So I think that is going to be my new logo, because right now I'm just using a Bitmoji, um, and it changes whenever I change my hair color and that kind of thing. And so I just kind of was like, like I don't really want. I want something I can use on my Etsy and something that I can use, um, all around. And so I thought the smiley face would be perfect. And so I'm thinking about getting some new business cards. Um, I was gonna get them through Vistaprint, and because that's usually the cheapest way to get them. I haven't. So I know that you can get free ones with the templates that they have, but I don't know if you can. I'm sure they have ways to do. I haven't looked into this. You can tell that I'm very unprepared. Um, but they have relatively cost-effective business cards, and I thought that would be nice to have as well, to just kind of round out my like new branding, whatever. And what inspired me to crochet? So I have always been a very crafty person, and I used to knit exclusively. And well, I used to knit with other crafts, but it wasn't my only fiber craft. And um, I was in a treatment facility, actually. Most people don't know that part of the story when I tell it. Um, I was in a treatment facility, and there was an older woman there who was so sweet. She was just the kindest lady, and she said that she wanted to learn how to knit. And so when I was like, okay, well, let's get you some knitting needles, she was like, actually, like, I really want to crochet. I used to crochet, but I don't remember how to anymore. And uh, I, hey Jenny, welcome in. Um, So she wanted to crochet, and I was like, okay, well, like, I'll learn with you. And so I bought a cheap set off of Amazon. Your favorite weirdo. Hey, Michelle. Um, so Daniel asked what inspired me to crochet. And so I met this older woman who wanted to learn how to crochet, basically. And so I got a cheap set online, and um, got some yarn, or I had some yarn because I was knitting, and we watched a YouTube video and taught ourselves how to crochet. and it stuck with me. And to me, I like knitting so much more than I like crocheting. Oh, sorry, flip that. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it because that is wrong. I like crocheting more than I like knitting, um, because knitting to me is much slower. It takes a lot longer to get a result. Um, and I'm not very fast at it. I'm not very fast at crocheting, but I'm definitely faster. And you can crochet stuff in like an hour, whatever. Like, there's like projects you can do in a lot shorter amount of time. So for me, it was just I enjoyed it more, and so that's how I started doing it, and I've just kept on doing it since I learned it a couple years ago. Um, it's just a really fun activity that I enjoy, and is very mindful for me. It keeps me in the moment. It's very meditative, to go and do the same stitch over and over again. And, you just kind of get into this meditative state when you crochet, unless you're in an infuriating state because you can't count and then you don't know how to proceed. For the record, I'm trying to do a Bag of Days bonbon bucket hat tutorial, and I can't get my counts to match up with hers. So I'm just like, I'm about to give up. I'm going to do another bucket hat tutorial, even though I really, really, really want to do this one. My counts just aren't matching up, and I don't have the patience for that. Things are beautiful. You're doing a wonderful job. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I finished my Halloween hat, and I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna, once my hands recover from doing it the first time. The yarn that I'm using, so I'm using Caron 1 pound, and when we get together, we can work on the bonbon hat. I made 3 of them. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally on round 3, and I can't get my counts right. I don't know what's wrong with me. Um, but I wanted to make a hat for my sister, my little sister. So she has 2 dogs, so I made bandanas for her dogs, and I made one in lilac, the color that I'm working on right now, and then one in a variegated lilac and some other colors. And so they will kind of correspond. And then I wanted to make her a matching bucket hat so that she could match her dogs, and it would be a Luke, if you will. And but I just can't get this freaking hat going. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I can't count. I counted the stitches in the previous row when I did it, and found that it was correct. So I don't know why this would be wrong, but it is. It's probably has something to do with how I'm starting it, even though I think I started it the way that she said. But I don't know. I just don't know. My counts are off, and it's bugging the shit out of me, frankly. So, what's up with you guys? What's new? What are you guys up to? Also, side note, the next time you see me, I might not have hair. I hate summer, clearly. I'm just as a pumpkin. And I hate summer, and it makes my hair extra frizzy, and the humidity just does not work with my curl pattern. Even when, like, I can add a lot of products, but it's still so humid and wet and hot that I've got to shower every single day and wash my hair every single day. Like, I shower, but like I don't wash my hair every day. I've not killed my new coworker, so that's a plus. Well, that's good. Homicide, I've heard, is bad. That's just what I've heard. I don't trust the rumors, but I've heard that it's bad. So I'm proud of you, Michelle. And I've missed you. I've missed you so much. I know when and Jenny, I missed you too. Daniel, I know you're newer. I think you're newer. I don't think you were around pre mental breakdown. But it's just really good to see you guys and have you guys here. You guys always make me feel better. Jenny, you asked how I was doing. Honestly, I'm kind of having a rough night, and so just having you guys here, um, uh, it means a lot to me, and it's just really nice to see you guys. I love it. I'm very thankful for it. And I feel like shit that I had to take that long to get my shit together. Is my shit together now, even? I don't know. Probably not. Actually, definitely not. I can answer that. Um, but um, it really means a lot to me that you guys came back after all this time and and hung out with me. So yeah, I'm just being gushy mushy because I don't know what to do about this fucking seashell flower thing. Gage, so I know you're going what you're going through, and I love you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much, Michelle. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Gage is awesome. I can't wait to meet them. Um, that slow talking was me trying to figure out if you said that Gage was coming with you. You're a very special person. Of course, I like seeing you crochet. Well, that's very sweet. I am very special. And, the way that they describe people who have mental problems. Because I do have mental problems. So I'm special. I'm going to get that tattooed on my forehead. Oh, what I was saying before is, um, yeah, I might shave my head. I don't know. I don't love the way I look with a shaved head. Not shave all the way down to the scalp, but like a buzz cut. Gage definitely will. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. And I'd love to meet Jeremy too. But to meet Gage would be awesome. But I'm most excited to meet you in person. Um, so, yeah, so I might cut my hair off. I don't know. I know it won't look as good, and I know when my hair is curly and it's looking good, it's a it's a good look for my head. But when my hair is just frizzy like this, man, fucking I don't want to deal with it. And it's so hot. I have so much hair. It's so hot that I might just you know, cuz I'm at that point where I'm like, I could pay for a haircut, or I could shave my head myself with the blades that I have. If you recall earlier, I said I am poor. I do not have money. So paying money for a haircut seems silly. Also, not everyone knows how to cut curly hair, and not all hairstylists are created equal. So to get a good cut, you can't just go into great clips. I'm sorry. To get the kind of cut that I need for this mop, I need someone who knows how to handle a curl. And that usually costs money. Luckily, I get to pay the men's fee and not the women's fee, but it's still too much. Gage cuts their own hair. Yeah. I mean, why not? What kind of cut did they have? Do they have a buzz cut? I don't remember. I've been cutting my own hair for God forever. but usually I just cut my own bangs. And one time I guess I just cut my own bangs then. But one time I went to Great Clips because I had a coworker tell me that they had gotten better at cutting hair, and I was like, okay, sure. And so I went and got my hair cut, and I wanted like um, baby doll bangs, like long baby doll bangs, and they fucked them up. And what they did, my hair was longer at the time, very short on one side and the back, and then about shoulder length on one side. Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, if you got it short, I mean, there's no reason why you can't have a pair of clippers. I mean, you can get clippers for so cheap, like decent clippers for so cheap. And if your hair's short, just cut it yourself. Like my dad, he pays to get his hair cut, and he literally gets a number three all the way around. Just has like a buzz cut. And like, Dad, why do you pay for that? I could literally cut your hair for you. And he's like, I don't know. I don't even know why I do it. I just do it. You're an idiot. So yeah. So I might cut my hair. I don't know. I've been liking the color, and it's easier to maintain color the shorter my hair is because it processes faster. Um, it does grow out faster. Like the grow out look, it comes back really fast. Then you just cut it off again and it's fine. Um, you use less bleach, less product, less color, less everything, less shampoo. Fucking everything's great. Um, so who knows? Maybe I'll cut my hair. I don't know. I Last time I cut my hair, um, my curls didn't. It took so long for my hair to curl again, um, but or to get long enough where I could like style it. But I don't know. I'm so getting so tired of it. What should I do, guys? This is what I look like with a shaved head. Just a big old egg. I look like a pumpkin. Ugh, ugh, God, what did I do? Ugh. I guess with the green hair and the pumpkin, sure, I really do look like a pumpkin. But, um, but yeah, so who knows what I'll do. Ooh, that was a voice crack. I got some testosterone in my throat. Oh my gosh, it's 1 in the morning. Oh, who knew? I still haven't eaten dinner. My life is a mess right now. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna find another pattern to do just because like if I'm having this much trouble on round three, God only knows what's gonna happen in later rounds. What about shaved on the sides and a little long on top, say 1 inch? So the thing about that, so I could I could use the biggest guard I have, which would be which I think is about 3/4 of an inch. And the issue with so I could do that, and that wouldn't be a problem. Um, I would still have some color on the tips of it, which is whatever. That's not a big deal. But I still will be pretty much cutting all my hair off. So it honestly 1 inch and like the difference between a I forget what number blade of it is. Like a number, I think the highest I have is like an 8 or something, and a 4 is not super significant. So I gotta kind of go all or nothing with this, and it is really short on the sides. I just got it. Ugh, yeah. I just cut it the other day, so it is short on the sides. I think I cut it with a number, so this is a 4 on me. This probably as short as I would go on top because my hair is so dark and I'm so pale that it looks it looks like I'm balding if I cut it any shorter. I've cut it shorter before and I didn't like it. Although I have done like a fade. My mom cut a fade on me. We looked up how to do it on the internet, and and I had a fade, and it was I think it was a 2 to a 4, and it looked nice. I like the fade, but I just can't cut it myself because I can't get that straight line. I can't see the back of my head. I can't do the back of my head. Literally, I have kind of like a mini mohawk right now. It's a mini jacked up mohawk, I should say. So don't be envious of my mohawk. Um, but just because of places I missed when I was trying to cut my own hair while my wife was at uh, her parents' house. So it's yeah, that's that's a 4 on me, and I cut it less than a week ago, so it's not like it's grown out or anything. Um, but yeah, and my roots are coming in pretty bad, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, my hair is not super damaged or anything. I know because it's frizzy, it looks like it's damaged, but really, it's not. It's not damaged at all. Because I go like a long time in between bleaching my hair. It's just the fact that my hair is naturally really frizzy because it's curly. Um, and that's my curl pattern, just frizz. So, what are you gonna do? I also, when I cut my hair, I masculinize my hairline, so I square up my hairline. It's hard to see, but I I try to like make it a little bit more square so my face looks less round. But I also don't want to look like I have a super receded hairline, so I don't cut too much off. But I could cut more off than I do. But I always get nervous that I'm gonna cut too much off and look like a freaking weird egghead. There's just like Furl's hook sitting here. I keep all my hooks in one place. I'm like, why is this hook here? Oh, it's my G plus. I pulled you out because I was looking for my J. J is in J hook, not J is in joint. Just for the record. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe I'll cut my hair. It honestly depends on how impulsive I am. I hate the grow out period of buzz to this. Um, but I just don't want to spend the money to get my hair cut. And it's so hot all the time and so humid that I've got to wash my hair, and that dries out my hair even more, which makes my curls even more unruly. Blah blah blah, rinse, repeat. It's just um just same old shit. So I think I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna get something to eat because food is important for sustaining life. And yeah, so I'm gonna go, but it was lovely talking to you all. You guys are so important to me, and I really appreciate it. So thanks for a great evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.